guys, I must say today is the third video I have done. This will be the third one, and I just pulled this card. It says everything begins with an idea. Have you ever made a list of ideas for your projects that you would like to try one day? If not, make a list now. Pick one idea and start creating. Well, this has always been one for my list, is getting an art box and seeing what's in it and creating something really cool. So this is my first box. It's called Palettful Packs, and I just got it, so I thought I'd pop on here and share this with you, and then we will start creating. So this is not sponsored. I'm not even sponsored by anybody yet, but anyway, I'm excited to see. I only opened it, but I haven't gone through it, so let's see. Yay! So we get this cute little sticker, woo woo woo, and this nice packaging. So let's see what I get to play with. I am so excited about these subscription, well, I just treated myself to one. So let's see what we got. We got, ooh, yay, linseed oil for oils. So we got two colors. We got art spray. It's acrylic spray. So, woohoo, red and green. Check out this brush. Look at that. So it's Simply Simmons 10-inch. Ooh. So we got a brush, and then, ooh, Faber-Castell oil pastels. Neat. And that's actually one of the things I've wanted to try, is the pastels. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Like oil paint, only in a stick. And then we have a nice little Princeton Select Angular shader. A Made in Japan drafting pencil 3B. Some blending stumps. All right. And these are peel off China markers. Actually, these are awesome. I love playing with these. I don't know if you've ever played with those before. I always used to find them in my grandpa's garage, and they were red or black. Anyway, we've got a nice piece of wood to paint on, and these sharpening pads, which are pretty cool. And the Neo color, right? I love these guys. I actually have a little packet of them. The I can never say it. Carandiache. Ooh, look at those pretty colors. So these are the Neo color 1. I have the Neo color 2, so this would be a little bit different. And we got another panel. Woohoo! This is exciting, guys. And then we got this Stonehenge white paper. Ooh. Okay, so it doesn't really say. Okay, let's look at it. 15 sheets, 250 GSM, acid-free, 100% cotton. Excellent. Now, I thought they usually sent a little paper with instructions, but I don't see anything. So I guess it's just going to be up to me to decide what to create, and I'm excited to mess around. So it says on this is Stonehenge white. The studio workhorse provides a supple surface that's agreeable to a myriad of creative disciplines, originally created for printmakers. This cotton paper soon spread across all drawing techniques, especially colored pencils. So, ooh, this is a very nice, thick. It's got a little bit of texture on one side and smooth on the other. So, guys, this will be fun to mess around. I will do some color swatching on the paper. I've got two boards that I can do something with. This cool paintbrush. I don't know, it just seems like a mixed bag of stuff to try. But I'm pretty excited, guys, so I'll see you in a few seconds actually. And we'll get testing. I'm very excited about the linseed oil, especially with oils. That's going to be fun. All right, guys. See you in a few seconds. All right, so it's actually been 8 days later, but here we are. So again, I made a list of ideas, a list of projects that I'd like to try. One of them was like the repeat designs, that something you could use for like wallpapers or design fabric or paper products or whatever. Not that I want to do that, but I just thought the repeat design thing would be kind of fun to do. Learn how to do digital downloads, since I'm getting into junk journals and all that. Maybe eventually sell some of my own. Personal junk journal, memories from Ireland journal, mask making tags, charms, specimen cards, pockets, signatures, clusters, or fussy cuts. Ephemera storage, which actually did that over the weekend, so I can mark that one off. Mini junk journals of the cutie critters, which is this design. I sell spiral notebook stickers and greeting cards, but I thought it would be fun to do a little mini junk journal of my cutie critters. But I think I'm gonna work on maybe something like this today, since we have new products to try. And let's check these out on this paper. I think I'll just keep it on the pad and do some color swatching. Maybe at the end I will try some of these sprays, because they are acrylic sprays. Red and green, or orange. Is this orange? Does it say what color it is? It's kind of a reddy orange and green. But anyway, complementary colors or whatever. All right. So I think what I want to do is try this Neo Color 1. Candy Ash are, yeah. What I like to do with these, I don't know. So if I got a paintbrush here, which there's one right here, which is a wedge, which is pretty cool. Don't know what I did with my water. Spray on here maybe. See if it is water soluble, which is not. Okay. Which it's not like the Neo Color 2s, which I kind of knew that, but if I use some of this linseed oil, because it doesn't blend, but maybe it blends, and I don't know if it's going to work. Let's try it again, because I added water on there. Let's just do, so if the paper's wet, that doesn't go on very well. Okay, let's see. Nope, this is pretty permanent, guys. So once the mark is down, it is down. So that'd be cool for highlights or something. So let's try. That's a very bright green, pink, green, and orange. But I love these colors, the neon colors, so I will probably use them for something. For sure, I do like them, but it's nice to have. Maybe we'll do this in our drawing today, who knows. Now, I really want to get into these oil pastels, which I am not very great at these, but lately I feel like it's kind of a trend. So let's just do some color swatching, since I have some oil on here. Yep, so it blends with the oil. Let's see if we do it again and we have the blending sticks. Which these are amazing and in of itself. So yeah, these do, ooh, that does really good too. It gives you more texture, whereas the oil kind of smooths everything out. Okay, so that's just black. Yep, it doesn't really have the color, but you know, I would say burnt sienna, so typical pastel. So that's a nice brown. We've got our purple, our green, light green, sky blue, And I don't know, kind of corn, I don't know, it's a nice sky blue too. Oops, I missed a color. I believe this is going to be red, like a brick red. That's pretty. Orange, yellow, and pinky, not pinky, but skin color, and then the white actually is pretty cool. Okay, so those are those China markers. Have you guys ever used these? These are cool. So let's see if we go over this with the white. Looks pretty cool. You can blend it with that, or I wonder if it goes on the pink. Yeah, it does the Neo color pretty good. Okay. Black. And then if we do some shading maybe. Yep. Let's try it. Let's just see if we can shade. Yep. So that's cool. Peel off China marker. So you could probably do some drawings with this and, you know, get real loose or whatever, and then blend it out, and then you could use the white to make it gray. That's cool. I like it. This is, I love these. It's a mono, it's just a sketching pencil, so that's awesome. And then I have this paintbrush, sharpeners, and then some wood panels. Okay, let's figure out what we are going to draw. Okay, so I kind of took a little peek around Pinterest. So we want to kind of do some repeating print type thing, and I like to draw flowers, and I kind of want to keep it simple because these are oils, so we're just gonna go for it. All right, so I don't know what this is gonna turn out, but it'll be fun. I'm gonna have fun playing, you know, and that is all that matters. And I don't think I'm gonna sketch. I am just going to just draw, you know, I don't know, see what happens, and just play with colors. And probably didn't really want to do that. And let's do another green here. But these are fun. They go on really nice and smooth, and you know, the color seems pretty rich and fun. So, and then take some orange, maybe. And pick up this green here. And do a, my arm, need to move this stuff. Forget sometimes when you're drawing you use your whole arm, and when you do digital art it's kind of not the same. And that's 3, so if I add a 4th element, we'll just stick with this. All right, now let's try and go in and be a little more, color some of it in, like a coloring book. And I don't know, yeah, it does kind of smear, but who cares at this point? If I like this design, then I can do it on the wood panel for fun and hang it up, right? Okay, let's do some darker ones, and then I'll probably come in here and smooth it out. But I feel like a little kid right now with these, and I think that's what why I never really liked oil pastels, is because I always felt like whenever I used them I did kid art, you know. So I'm sure there are plenty of tutorials out there to do, you know, more fancy, serious type portraitures or something. But for now, I was just wanting to play around and do some probably Scandinavian type. Well, I got my inspiration off Pinterest. This isn't my idea. So, and have any of you guys ever played with oil pastels? I've done the chalky ones. Didn't really like them. Only if I'm drawing on a chalkboard. I like drawing on chalkboards. Let's probably clean this up a little bit. Do you ever, like, I don't get texts all day, but the minute I sit down to film, I feel like that's when everybody wants to tell me something. Okay, that kind of looks like a watermelon, but oh well. Okay, now let's put some of this fleshy, pinky, beigey, peachy color in here. And we could do some dots. Now that looks like an icy, like, you know, ice cream or something. And then my idea was to and have this be like a dandelion kind of thing, abstract dandelion maybe. It doesn't look like a dandelion, does it? Oh well. It can be whatever flower you want it to be, right? But we're just having fun. Okay, we're not going to think about it too much. Now, we should probably think about, what do you call that? A horizon line. So your eyes know where to go. I shouldn't have used that color. I'm going to rub this out, because that's not really vibing with the color palette. You know what I saw on, I think it was Etsy, I believe. You know how they get those commercials? Or not commercials, but, you know, advertisements where you see cool stuff. Anyway, they have these paint brushes that take off paint. Like if you're doing oils or acrylic, it looks just like a paintbrush. And I guess it's got a rubber something to it, and it just takes off the paint. And I was like, wow, that's cool. I wish they had that when I was in art school. I mean, I didn't get my degree in art, but might as well have gotten my degree in art. But I didn't. I just took a lot of art classes, fine art classes. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Let's see, we got orange, yellow, green. Okay, we'll just stick with the black accents. And maybe make it a little more that way. And we got to do something on this flower. So this is kind of a tulip, I thought, but I don't think tulip has green watermelons in the middle. Okay, let's do the stems, or the leaves. On that one, and we'll do yellow ones on this one. And that one has enough. So what are we going to do with the background? Well, could just be bold. Well, you know what? Let's try some of this. Or no, let's do the blending stump first, because that was fun. We'll do the clean side and see if we can smooth some of these edges out. Which it does, pretty fun. And then I can use my China marker and come in and do some detail work. I'm gonna use my other hand, maybe. No. I forget how you clean these off. It's been a while. There's my scratch paper here. Oh, I know. I bet it's these. I think. Because it is just basically paper. Let's see. Yep, it works. Neato. Okay, so then we don't have to get the green and our tulip. Okay. We could do a bit of a, I don't know, guys. I may just start over, but that's fun nonetheless. We're not going to be critical. We're just playing with new art supplies. And then the more you play, the better you get, obviously. Plus, I'm filming, and you're on a time crunch, too. If I was sitting here by myself with nobody watching, I'd probably produce different results. Oh, you know what we could do? We can make these little, I don't know, stems. All right, so do you guys want to make the background purple, like the purple sky, or make purple clouds or something? Let's see. Do we want to do that? I don't know that that would go good with our color. Let's stick with the color palette, shall we? This is what we've used. Almost every color. Well, I suppose let's just do this very lightly. Are you still in view? Okay, you are. Let's get you back in frame. My thoughts are if these spread like oils, then I could smooth it out like a sky and make it gray. I don't know. We'll see. And we could use our white. Okay, now now, shall we try? Let's try this brush, shall we? Let me get some something to put the oil in, and let's just, it's probably enough. This is like the longest, well no, I've used, I always feel so like professional when I get in and use big long paintbrushes, but the smell of this linseed oil takes me back to art school using oil paints. If you've ever used oil paints and you know that smell, very awesome, like memory. Okay, let's get it. Actually, should probably put the lid back on the linseed oil. Get a rag and see if we can't wipe off some of this black. Maybe I should have done the black last, but you know, that's what happens, I guess. Okay, now we're gonna go for the foreground. See if I can make a mess of that. Kind of smooth it out a little bit. Well, I'm having fun playing with the linseed oil anyway. So I had a thought. So if we dipped this into the oil, you know, like you would with like a water soluble crayon. Ooh, that works really good, actually. Thanks for the idea, guys. You guys are so smart. That worked really good. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So you dip your oil crayon stick into the linseed oil. It really does act like oil paint. Either that or I'm just getting used to the feel of these. And now I'm really starting to enjoy it. What do you think, guys? Are you gonna try this? If you can, and if you ever get a chance to try a subscription box and try it just the one time, it's fun because you don't know what you're gonna get, obviously, and then it kind of forces you to try new things or not. And if you don't like them, I suppose you can pass on the art supplies to someone else. Or I've seen other creators, if they get like a subscription box and they don't really like the product, and they'll give it away to their subscribers. And that's always fun. Maybe I'll get to do that someday. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that because I can finish it. But for the video, this kind of makes it really fun now. Maybe it's a psychological thing. Just adding the oil. Okay, and we did the light green. Okay. Light green, let's do the red. Ooh, that really does. I can see the possibilities with these sticks now. Right, so you can see the difference from this to that. Even though they are oil pastels, if you add the oil, so even if I don't add oil to this and I continue, it still kind of reminds me of a crayon, but then when you add the oil, it really kind of melts onto the paper with the oil. So very cool. Now I'm smearing it. Okay. Let's see, what time is it? I'm probably going to end this video here. I didn't want to make it too long of a video, but I hope you enjoyed this process. I am definitely going to sit here and play around with some abstract shapes probably, and some flowers, and just, you know, not put myself under any pressure, but just to draw and color. So, oh, you know what we got to do? Let's draw the next card. So, funny story, I lost this card. I couldn't find it. I was looking all over for it for like a half an hour. And I thought, well, I had already videotaped the intro to this. So when I opened up the box, it was in the box, the Palettful box. And I was like, wow, that's a really organized. I'm more organized than I thought. Okay, so again, this video series is inspired by the Creative Mojo cards, as you probably know if you're following my channel, and a collaboration by Sasibo. So Dragona, this has been so fun. I can't wait to see what the next card is and get going on it. All right, so let's move this. Let's shuffle them. Awkward size. Now I know why playing cards are the size that they are. Okay, now they're all upside down. All right, let's see. There we go. Bam. Okay, here we go. It is not, let's see if you can read it along with me, if I can get it straight. It is not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. Henry David Thoreau. Have you ever prepared images of animals, faces, or objects? Oh wait, I'm not reading this right. Have you ever perceived, sorry guys, have you ever perceived images of animals, faces, or objects in cloud formation, treetops, and other inanimate things, sorry. I never learned to read, guys. Have you ever imagined something that cannot exist in real life? Something surreal, both fact and fiction? It is said that the imagination encourages creativity. Let that be the inspiration for your next project. Oh boy, guys. I definitely used to do the cloud watching and see faces and stuff, and I do that in trees, and sometimes, you know, even in your own familiar surroundings, if you're not quite awake, something catches you out of the corner of your eye and you're like, that did not look like the plastic chair that was sitting over there earlier. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this encourages you to try new things and be creative no matter what it is. And Dragona from Sasibo, thank you very much for another challenging card. This one will be fun. I can't wait to see what I come up with next, guys. Bye. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.